with a Soulfire Grandmaster. Looks like that was just got done attacking. And now he's going to sacrifice the polluted Delta. So see what land Todd wants to search up here. We saw Steven Garcia a little bit earlier today with his Grixis Green deck. Also have a deck tech with him later in the weekend to feature. Get you guys an idea of exactly the Savage Knuckleblade delving crazy thing he's got going on here that he's 6-1 with. Anderson did come across here for 2. Now, one thing I actually think that Steven's deck does not line up particularly well against Ojutai's command.
Yeah, he's just got a lot of expensive creatures. Gurmag Angler, Tasigur, and Savage Knuckleblade. Not the best allotment of creatures to try to play around or play through Ojutai's command.
Here's the painful truth. He's already behind on the board, behind on life total. And now Ojutai's command is going to be cast. Yeah. Todd's just going to draw a card with that.
Todd's got nothing, though. I mean, his hand's just lands right now.
Yep.
And
he does get to draw a card every turn. I think, ooh, a Treasure Cruise.
It's one of the better ones to draw.
Indeed. That'll re-gas him up. Going to sacrifice the Polluted Delta here, add another card to the graveyard. Looks like he's got 5 cards in the graveyard at this point. So no shenanigans or tomfoolery here with Soulfire Grandmaster and buying back the Treasure Cruise. Just going to cast it for 5 mana and delve 3. So a couple of cards on the way here for Anderson. Jace is 1, Dragonmaster Outcast is 2, Roast is 3. Good reload.
Yes, I mean, with Todd having nothing but lands in hand, 3 very good spells is a nice way to gas back up.
And Roast lines up so well against Garcia's deck.
Yes.
His creatures, again, for those who weren't with us earlier in the day, Tasigur, Gurmag Angler, Savage Knuckleblade, Jace. That's it. Those all die to Roast. Fire Impulse going to take care of the Soulfire Grandmaster. Good to get that thing off the battlefield if you're Garcia. Now here's the Polluted Delta. It's a basic swamp here. And now it's a Tasigur. So Garcia is going to have to delve away quite a few cards. But the one thing we did see from this Grixis Green deck is that once a big threat was on the table, Garcia actually could do a really nice job of protecting it.
Stubborn Denials, Dispels, Negates. This is kind of the game plan, I think, for him in a lot of these blue matchups is get a threat on the table with 1 or 2 counterspells back up, try to win the fight over it, and then win the game very quickly because all of his threats hit very hard.
Roast is going to take care of that Tasigur because Dispel cannot counter that. Now here's a Dragonmaster Outcast, which that's the kind of card that demands an answer. Land number 6 is Flooded Strand. Anderson's going to sacrifice that.
I do not know if Garcia can kill this right now.
Well, if he can't kill it right now, it's going to kill him.
That's where this deck from Todd puts a lot of pressure on you. If you just have even one turn where you don't have the right answer card for Jace or Soulfire Grandmaster or Dragonmaster Outcast, the game can just be lost right there.
That's actually kind of what I like about the deck.
Yeah.
Because even though Mantis Rider is a pretty good card, these are the type of cards where if you don't answer them, you just lose.
Right, Mantis Rider, especially when you're not backing it up by all that much pressure, you take a hit or two, it's fine. But these threats, all of them are so dangerous if Anderson ever gets to untap, and they all are obviously excellent with Ojutai's command as well.
We're in a different Mantis Rider world because previously, I think, if people don't recall, Mantis Rider in old Jeskai decks was, okay, if I hit you twice, you definitely lose because I get to burn you out from there. But the burn is so much worse now. No Stokes, no Jeskai Charm seeing way less play, stuff like that. So the burn is just nowhere near as good.
Yeah. And Jeskai Charm shows up a little bit in these decks, but it's almost more of an anti-Planeswalker card than it is something that's part of a burn plan.
It's a Gurmag Angler. Anderson gets to untap with the Dragonmaster Outcast, which means a 5/5 flyer is on the way. Anderson will take a draw step here. Jace is going to go active. He'll draw and discard. Jace is going to flip now. It's going to go up to 5. Here's a Roast. That's a copy of Stubborn Denial. Well, not the end of the world if you're Todd, because you can say, you know what, I'm going to cast it again. Do you have another counter spell? The answer is no. In for 1 comes the Dragonmaster Outcast. Garcia's going to fall down to 7. A Prairie Stream. Oh, boy, that's a hell of a turn there from Anderson. Jeez.
All right, kill your thing. Flashback, kill your thing. Make a dragon. Draw 3. Flip my Jace.
And, you know, average draws off the Treasure Cruise, Kolaghan's command. crackling doom. Yeah, that's going to warrant the hand from Steven Garcia. Todd Anderson's going to win this match over Steven Garcia. 2-1. Jeskai Black going to take care of Grixis Green. We only got to watch one game, but it was a dominant one there for Anderson.
There's just so much pressure in these kind of matchups for your answer cards to line up the right way against the right threat cards, and Anderson's threat cards gives you no breathing space. And even if you do have the answers, you're just setting the stage for a longer game involving Treasure Cruise and Ojutai's command, so it's not even like Todd's at a big deficit if the game goes on for a long time.